Hey, what's up YouTube? It's me, VK Gamer Guy, and today we're back with another Death Battle reaction. And today is going to be one of our most recent or modern shonen anime protagonist, Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen, and Denji from Chainsaw Man. Now, in case anyone's wondering why I didn't do a reaction yesterday, I had relatives stopping by and I didn't want them prying on my business, so I had to put this on hold until today, so now I can do a reaction to it. Regarding these two franchises, not too familiar with them, but I know more of Chainsaw Man than Jujutsu Kaisen, but I have watched some episodes of both shows lately, so I'm kind of familiar with the two. And in terms of who's going to win, I'm feeling Denji's going to win this. Chainsaw Man hasn't won a death battle since it was since it first came in the show in like season 10. It's kind of waiting for that, but kind of rooting for Denji here. Don't know what Yuji has, but we'll see in the episode what their stats and feats are. From there I can figure out who will win in this fight. So yeah, let's get on to the episode in 3, 2, 1, now.
Say your prayers.
There's no ad. Oh,
Say your prayers.
skipping. Oh, fight! Okay, here we go. Yuji Itadori.
The vessel of Sukuna versus the Chainsaw Man.
You mean the Sorcerer Prodigy.
And it's our job to analyze
Their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who will win a death battle. Yeah, also liking the kind of 3D animation, better than the one they did in the last
Yuji
episode.
Itadori was one thing, he was...
Let me just see when this...
If Yuji Itadori...
Okay, let's see. This analysis contains spoilers for the entire Jujutsu Kaisen manga and its sequel series, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. Oh, excuse me. Many of the manga panels used are from TCB's fan translations or reviz due to being more accurate to the original text. Okay. I don't really care for the manga though, so just going in.
One thing, he was strong. As
Too
his
strong.
grandfather lay dying, he made Yuji promise to help others and not to die alone.
A promise Yuji would keep, but...
Okay. Background. Name Yuji Itadori. His full name. Age 83 years. 83. So I'm guessing that's how old he was at the end of the manga and anime run. Yeah, I've heard that. Heard that these two anime ended recently, especially for Chainsaw Man. But I never thought Yuji would be that old when the manga ends. When Jujutsu Kaisen ended. Okay, height 5'8", 173 cm, weight 176 pounds or 80 kilos. Occupation, special grade sorcerer. Again, assuming this is from the end of the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. Former vessel of Ryomen Sukuna, the king of the cursed spirits. He likes Megumi, Nobara, Jennifer Lawrence. He likes Jennifer Lawrence, didn't know that. Also Yuki, and themes and such. He dislikes Sukuna, Mahito, whom you saw in a previous death battle, and mass murder. Pacifist kind of guy.
By joining Jujutsu High, a school for up-and-coming sorcerers training to rid the world
Led
of
by
curses.
Gojo.
Essentially monsters manifested by humanity's
Pain, regret, humiliation. The more people dwell on bad memories, the more these places become receptive to those feelings.
fears, hatreds, and anxieties.
Negative
Here's
emotions.
one problem for Yuji. Unlike everybody else, he didn't have a magical curse technique. Oh no, he had something way worse.
After consuming a
Deadly.
cursed finger, like a literal finger,
Yeah,
Yuji became possessed by its original owner, the king of curses, Ryomen
Sukuna.
Sukuna.
Oh, great, this. Sorry guys, gonna have to wait this till this can be able to skip this. Okay, good.
the most powerful sorcerer
Without a
in
doubt,
history.
he's the king of
Yuji's
curses.
willpower was the only thing holding Sukuna back
cinema.
from controlling his body, killing
So like Ghost
everything in
Rider.
sight, and taking
Huh.
over the world.
So Yuji got to know his surly new roommate, and perhaps one day he would show him a kinder, gentler path.
A classic shonen hero's journey if I've ever heard one. Yuji would track down and nosh on the rest of
Ugh.
Sukuna's cursed fingers before they caused any more trouble.
Body
Fulfilling
parts.
his
Yeah.
late grandfather's wish to use his strength in service of others, surrounded
for
by
good.
friends.
Helps that he's
Like
getting
Gojo.
a first-rate education from the strongest
there he
sorcerer
is.
alive today, Gojo.
Whom we saw fight
Gojo would teach
Makima
Yuji
and
to
win.
harness
Okay, let's arsenal and his abilities and arsenal. Let's see. Cursed energy, physical reinforcement, divergent fist, black flash, reverse curse technique, binding vows, barrier techniques, new shadow style, simple domain, and domain expansion. And blood manipulation. Okay, so like convergence and piercing blood, shrine, cleave and dismantle.
and manipulate the absolutely absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil key, and Yuji can
Sorry,
use
just-
it
From Yuji to harness and manipulate.
to strongest sorcerer alive today, Gojo.
Sorry, just wanted to
Gojo would teach Yuji to harness and manipulate the
yeah, what was
absolutely
said.
absurd amount of cursed energy he inherited from Sukuna.
Cursed energy is basically like evil key.
Evil
and
energy.
Yuji can use it to see and
Cursed spirits are usually invisible to the naked eye. It's like a second layer of light that exists within the visible light spectrum, but cannot be parsed by the brain or captured by cameras.
invisible curses and enhance his already superhuman strength and martial arts skills he learned from his gramps, making him a monster in close quarters combat.
Yuji knows Taido, a Japanese martial art derived from
Okay, Taido, a Japanese martial art created in 1965 by Seiken Shukumine. From 1925 to 2001, rest in peace, my man. The word Taido means way of the body. Taido has its roots in traditional Okinawan karate, from Taido, the modern art of Budo. Huh.
Okinawan karate. It focuses on agility and flexibility with the inclusion of spins, twists, tumbles, drops, rolls, and fleet footwork.
Which he combines
Oh,
with
so
jutsu
it's like Drunken
techniques
Fist.
like Divergent Fist. Yuji strikes an enemy so fast that his cursed energy takes a second
cursed
to catch
energy
up,
can
hitting
come up
his
with their
opponent
speed.
twice and
A
messing
strike
up their
can equal
rhythm.
2
By
blows.
perfecting that timing and applying cursed energy within 1
When an impact of cursed energy is applied within 0.000001 seconds of a physical hit, a distortion space
microsecond of
in
a
space
hit,
is born.
Yuji can achieve the Black Flash,
Black Flash.
increasing the power of his hit by
Oops. Sorry, just
of a hit. Yuji can achieve the Black Flash, increase
its impact is equal to a normal hit to the power of 2.5. Gojo stated that he can perform the Black Flash at will if all that was needed was the timing. This shows that microsecond reactions are necessary for sorcerers to use Black Flash.
increasing the power of his hit by a factor of 2.5. A feat that would require reaction speeds nearly 1,000 times faster than sound.
Not as fast as
It's
light, huh?
basically impossible to do at will. You're
Okay. When successfully using Black Flash, Jujutsu sorcerers are in a zone similar to what athletes experience. And it doesn't matter if the first time was done out of pure luck or skill.
so in the zone
So
when
I put, it's like feeling that you're the center of everything else. Everything else revolves around.
pull it up, then it fully restores your cursed energy and
With the
boosts
rush
your
of
output to
exploration,
120%.
Here's
Yuji's
my
Black
too.
Flashes are so strong in particular, the author himself stated that 5 in a row
Hanami is super tough. Drogo is technically stronger considering how their elemental types match up than Hanami. However, if you were ever to receive 5 of Itadori's Black Flash attacks on top of Todo's cursed energy infused playful Cloud Strike, as Hanami has at this point, he would die instantly. Ouch.
would have been enough to instantly kill the special grade curse Jogo.
Who did this?
Yeah, the fire
And this.
cursed spirit
And this.
brought down a meteor on
How many have Yuji
Shibuya.
done in a row, you ask? 7.
And that's not
Lucky
even the
number
nastiest
7.
thing about Yuji's punches.
Because another soul resides in his body, Yuji learned how to target the soul itself. doing
perceive the
damage to
contours of the
opponents who
soul.
could normally regenerate
Ouch.
from his hits.
Yeah, this pink-haired brat
Oh.
was a jujutsu prodigy. Perfect
Nice.
for Gojo's dream. You see, it's lonely at the top, and Gojo wanted to train a crop of pupils
Too much at the
powerful
top.
enough to share the burden of reforming Jujutsu society.
Until one fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and Sukuna
Love Roblox.
Ah, damn it.
Earn Roblox digital gift cards.
Gonna have
with
a way to skip
Microsoft
this.
Rewards.
Okay, there we go. Don't
took
care about
over
Roblox
Yuji's
though.
body. One fateful battle when Gojo was sealed away and
I'm
Sukuna
bisected.
took over Yuji's body.
Ouch.
Then proceeded to, well, commit that whole mass murder
Ew.
thing he was always going on about.
Yeah, turns out Sukuna is evil. Like, really, really,
yeah, duh, anime
completely,
villain.
irredeemably evil.
And it also
Total
turns out
anime
that every
villain.
twist and turn in Yuji's life was
Oh.
orchestrated by the body-hopping sorcerer Kenjaku in order to
Kenjaku.
resurrect Sukuna and bring
Perhaps a
about
new form of cursed energy. I wonder what it will look like. I think it'll become cursed by breaking the cursed energy of 100
the
million
curse
people.
apocalypse.
In
Ouch.
Yuji's eyes, something he was
Oh,
completely
yeah, I
responsible
killed them.
for.
I'm gonna-
and so,
I'm trying-
having failed his grandfather, thing he was completely responsible
not lying or
for.
trying
and
to
so,
deny it.
having failed his grandfather, Yuji's outlook shifted.
No longer would he
Oh.
fight to protect others, but to kill.
Yuji's outlook
Oops.
shifted.
As
No
just
longer would he
these
fight to protect.
stuff I have to keep pausing to read. But I'll keep killing curses for as long as I can. That's my role in all of this.
But to kill curses.
And after
Every
Sukuna
curse
hopped
ever.
bodies into Yuji's best pal Megami, the king of curses became numero uno on Yuji's shit list.
Yuji's defeated powerful disaster curses like Hanami and Mahito, survived being
Mahito.
slammed so hard he cratered the earth, and is comparable to sorcerers like Maki, who tanked getting rammed through entire mountain ranges.
Yuji also learned how to
Also
use super
rocks.
advanced abilities like reverse curse technique to heal himself from crazy damage. Like getting his torso
Even more surprising is the brat's stomach. It's completely healed.
put it into chili. Ugh.
And in some other sorcerers' cases, even regrowing
Gojo.
lost limbs.
No, it takes a lot of
Yeri, Hakari, Okutsu. I've always wondered how is it you compensate for your lost blood when
energy
regenerating?
to regenerate blood. So after going on a curse,
Lost limbs.
no, it takes a lot of energy
Yeah,
to
these
regenerate.
guys, these things pop up so quick. I know I'm a total autopilot. I go off instinct too. I convert cursed energy into blood.
Blood. So after going
Okay, it's this up here. If Yuji absorbs our brothers, he should gain a body capable of that, alongside some curse technique. Due to sharing the same physiology as the death painting wombs, Yuji should be capable of replicating their regeneration, like Iso regrowing his arm and Chozo healing from holes in his chest.
on a cursed object feeding
That's what I thought. My body allows me to convert cursed energy into blood.
frenzy, he learned how to manipulate
Allow the blood to spread throughout every corner of your body like roots or nerves. Visualize an outline of your body, made with your veins.
his own blood to speed up his healing, or fire it like a blood beam.
Piercing
A
blood.
poisonous blood beam.
All of that
So
combined
poison and
made
blood.
Yuji
Just what do you think you'll be able to do,
just tough enough
brat?
to finally take on the King of Curses. Although
Sukuna.
greatly weakened after his victory against
If it weren't for the after effects of his battle with Gojo Sensei, he wouldn't have a second to spare to use our reverse curse techniques. He would have annihilated us in an instant.
Rip. Literally.
Sukuna
Ugh.
was still the
Yeah, bisected. I don't even want to talk about what will happen if we can't stop him here. It pains me to admit it, but we're up against the strongest sorcerer right now.
facto strongest being alive. But after hitting him with a Black Flash, Yuji actually copied
Beneath, scattered sparks of black, unleashing his potential with a single blow.
Sukuna's main ability.
Gojo's plan all along.
This was Shrine. With it, Yuji can
Shrine. The technique engraved upon the reincarnated body of Ryoma
any
Sukuna.
surface he touches,
Shrine.
an enemy's flesh, the ground beneath him, even the boundary between two souls.
He's firing dismantle after dismantle directly at the barrier between mine and Fujiyori Megami's
in one body.
Fujigoro
Enough hits
Megami's
can even
sorcerer.
cause
He's made a binding vow to make his strikes more effective at tearing my soul from this body. If I continue taking these blows,
those two souls
Urgh,
to separate.
I won't be able to maintain
2 souls in one body. Enough hits can even cause those 2 souls to
Change his body and I'll
like
lose.
a souped-up version of his normal punches.
Even better, Yuji finally gained access to the most powerful weapon in any sorcerer's arsenal.
Curse technique.
A domain. He finally gained access to the most powerful
Just
weapon
need
in any sorcerer's
Curse techniques imbued with the domain are guaranteed to hit.
A domain,
Domain
Basically, a
expansion.
pocket dimension created by the sorcerer where their ability will hit no matter what.
Domain
No
expansion.
contact needed. If you're trapped in Yuji's domain,
Uh-oh.
you're getting sliced to ribbons.
With all his power,
The old scissors clip art.
If you're trapped in Yuji's domain, you're getting sliced to ribbons.
A double impact after a
all
time
his
lag.
power and training and righteous fury,
Cycle of
Yuji
curses.
severed Sukuna's soul from Megami's body, freeing his
Go.
friend from the demon's clutches. But not
Uh,
before offering Sukuna one last chance at redemption.
You are
He
me.
rejected
Don't
before
ask me.
dying because,
I'm a
well,
cursed.
evil. Leaving
Yeah.
Yuji to grow into one of the
wait,
most
but
fearsome
doesn't
sorcerers in
matter.
history.
Turns out the cursed objects that Yuji consumed made him part cursed and slowed his
Half
aging
cursed. Oh, Jesus, mother. So let me skip it.
to a crawl, giving him decades of training. Made him part cursed and slowed his
Also,
aging to a
half
crawl,
human, half curse.
giving him decades of training in battle.
Oops. Keep pausing at these inconvenient times here. Sorry.
Giving him
So he's basically sort of immortal. So he's 83 years, but he just looks young, like a 30-year-old, because he can't age like normal humans. Okay, I'm a death painting, a being stuck between cursed and man, and much like Chozo was. And how people react to that. My friends are dying.
decades of training and battle experience.
Should have gotten all shriveled up and kicked the bucket by now. I don't believe I shouldn't interfere with the current generation for a while.
He's mastered blood manipulation.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yuji is stronger than Gojo and Sukuna by the time of Modulo, and should scale to their feats. Like Gojo creating an earthquake felt over 100 miles, and Sukuna vaporizing part of Shibuya.
Pull up
Wasn't that
black
Gojo?
flashes at will and shredded entire cities apart with Shrine. Just
Oh.
like Gojo and Sukuna before him, he became the strongest.
But what
Okay.
actually makes
Okay, feats. Surpassed Gojo, Nanami, and Sukuna's Black Flash records. Dodged piercing blood. Withstood Mahito cratering him into the earth. Wonder how strong that's gonna be. Created a 4-mile wide dust explosion with dismantle. Kept on fighting with his liver pierced. I think Vernadia's organs could regenerate. Became a special grade sorcerer. Defeated Eso, Mahito, Higuruma, and Sukuna.
someone truly strong? For Sukuna, it was the power to
I can't
stand
read that, that's
alone
too
atop
small.
all others.
Right away,
Truly strong. For Sukuna, it was the power to stand alone
right away to pass time until my death. That's all other people are to
atop
me.
all others. But to Yuji, it was the opposite.
The only reason he had survived as long as he had was because of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
So Yuji brought together friends and allies, new
Of the mercy and sacrifice of his friends.
so Yuji
Kugisaki, and I need your
brought
help.
together friends and allies, new and old, to create a world eventually free from curses entirely, fulfilling
Wow.
not just Gojo's wish,
What a guy, he really did it.
but his grandfather's as well.
Because if Yuji Itadori was one thing, he was strong.
Oh, so that's how Jujutsu Kaisen ends. Okay.
Wiz, if there
Okay, time for Denji. This analysis contains spoilers for the entire Chainsaw Man
are two
manga.
truths in
I
this
don't care
world,
about it.
two universal constants, it's these. Life sucks and then you die.
Sure, not life and death.
Especially for the young boy, Denji.
Denji.
Who was so poor.
Okay, name, just Denji. Doesn't know his full name. Age 18. And by the end of the series, height 5'8" and 173 cm, almost the same height as Yuji. Okay, occupation, high school student and devil hunter. Still a student, huh? A cannibal. Okay, as long as that the humans are devils, but whatever. Canonically sold one of his balls. Ouch. Yeah, it's not even enough to pay his debt. And likes Nayuta, Asa, themes and such. Again, themes and such. Dislikes cults, honey traps, and vomit. Wow, the guy's really scared of barfing.
And unlucky, he doesn't even know his last name.
With an
Eh.
alcoholic father forever indebted to the Yakuza, and a diet consisting of whatever garbage he
Ugh.
could get his hands on,
Yeah,
all
poor man's
Denji
food.
had in this world was his dog, Pochita.
Who happened
Pochita.
to have a
I say
chainsaw sticking
Pochita.
out of his face? Really putting the tear in
That's a
Terrier.
devil.
Pochita wasn't an actual dog.
Nope, he was a
obviously.
devil.
He was a devil. Monstrous superpowered
chainsaw
beings
devil.
literally from hell that are created by and represent humanity's worst
very
fears. In
powerful devil
Pochita's
stuff.
case, literally the personification of chainsaws.
Chainsaws.
Oh, he's so cute. Who would be afraid of chainsaws? They're the most
Tom.
versatile tool in the world. Perfect for jumping trees, opening cans.
Yeah, surprised they couldn't put in
massacring your
Texas
foes.
Chainsaw
Pochita
Massacre.
had no problem with
Yeah.
that last part, as he and Denji hunted down and killed his devil brethren.
It's a tough job, but when selling your testicles,
Sold one of my nuts for, how much did it go for again? Not even 100,000 yen.
won't pay off your dad's debts. They don't
That's
do.
enough.
That is, until Denji was cornered and forced to learn about those
By
two
zombies.
universal constants. Life sucks, and then you die.
But sometimes, if
Life's
you're
a
really
beat, then you
unlucky,
die.
there's a third option.
Born from his and Pochita's contract, a literal deal with the devil, Pochita would become one with Denji's body in exchange for Denji
I want you to live a normal life and die a
to
normal
live a
death.
happy life.
And so the two
Picked a great name, but your voice doesn't.
Oh, I wonder why these keep popping up.
fused into a half-human, half-devil hybrid, the
Chainsaw Man.
AKA
Ah.
a one-man, blood-soaked devil-slaying machine. The perfect candidate for the public safety devil hunters, led by this piece
Oh,
of work.
Makima.
With nothing
Good thing
controlling him but his
Gojo killed her.
raging teenage hormones. Denji would battle all of devil kind
His
in the hopes
wang.
of one day
Whoa,
getting laid.
okay.
And he was a natural at killing, not getting laid.
Yeah, totally
As
nuts.
the
Getting
Chainsaw
laid.
Man, Denji can
It's
slice through
taking
just
of
about
devils.
anything and generate new chainsaws from any surface of his body.
Or swing him
limbs.
around on massively long chains. Oh man, that's so cool.
It helps that Denji
Okay, abilities and arsenal again. Devil physiology, blood fuel regeneration, chainsaws, extendable chains, applicable to any part of his body. Can even turn objects into chainsaws. Wow. Pochita, existence erasure via consumption. Denji Man. Denji and Pochita fully fused. I like to think of it as just, Chainsaw Man.
is incredibly powerful, capable of lifting and throwing cars, surviving being blasted through several buildings, and moving way faster than the eye can see.
And if
teleport?
he happens to get torn apart by some ornery devil, no biggie, because he can regenerate from just about anything.
Denji has survived being sliced to pieces, having his head torn off, being dipped into
Oh, Chainsaw Man bite stories. See, that's stomach acid coming down. I'm sure that's what dissolved all those people before. Huh. Powerless in silence. She thought she heard some other tone mixed in with the roar of the blasting acid and the roar of the devil. When's the last time you saw Denji? Right before I went to wake you up. He was asleep and tied up at the time. That means Denji's still in the gut. Yes, but what about? And Power raised her voice. Kenzo said in surprise. What? He's from the Public Security Bureau? What kind of place is the Public Security Bureau? Oh yeah, Power, you sold me out. And when Denji suddenly realized what was happening and started running, acid rage poured down on him without mercy. Oh, jeez, what the hell?
chronic stomach acid for hours, and even getting
Gross.
his heart ripped out.
Haven't
Always with the heart ripping out. Devil's innate regeneration should also make them resistant to poison. The violence fiend is constantly exposed to poison gas, yet remains unharmed.
Chainsaw Man didn't regenerate his heart.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, his heart regenerated
Rated
a
Denji.
Chainsaw Man.
Even separating Denji and Pochita won't stop them. When Denji was
Ah,
stuck
there
in
it
this
is.
alternate dimension, he and
Alternate
Pochita still possessed a
dimension, see?
metaphysical connection.
With their stomachs.
While his
That's
healing factor
disgusting.
can be overtaxed,
It's still
all
useful.
he needs to do is drink some blood and he's back to full health.
And considering that chainsawing devils apart is basically an infinite blood exploit, he
Almost
almost
infinite.
never runs out.
Depends
Only
on how much
limited
blood
by
devil
the
has.
violence-induced psychotic frenzy he enters in combat.
Well, he's not actually crazy. Denji might be.
different
but
kind
he
of crazy.
definitely is an under-socialized moron led by his dick. But he's
By
surprisingly
his way.
clever in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so dumb they're
Nice to meet you, Devil.
in combat.
Almost always thinking outside the box and coming up with so
Nice to meet you, Aging Devil. This is my world. To mean you can't use your powers in this world? Can we take the fact that we're still alive to mean that you can't use your powers in this world either? Had you intended to bring me in here from the start? I see.
Should be too strong
Oh.
for him.
In short, Denji was the perfect soldier and was rewarded for his efforts with something that began to resemble a happy life. Aki, the stern older brother.
So
Power,
family.
the bratty younger sister. And Makima, his boss
Oh.
and the girl of his dreams.
All Denji had to do to finally score with that dead-eyed redhead
Grant you
was
only one wish. We saw Makima die by Gojo. Yeah. It's a very powerful devil that all devil hunters are anxious to kill. It first appeared in the US 13 years ago. Its current
to kill
location
the
is
most
unknown.
fearsome devils in existence, like the Typhoon Devil, who
Or the-
created a massive hurricane,
and the Gun
or
Devil.
the Bomb Devil, who could blow up most of a city,
Yeah, we saw
or the
Riz
Gun Devil,
Bakugo
who could travel around
take
the
her
world
down.
and kill over 1 million people in about 5 minutes.
But plot twist, he had to kill Makima too, because she was secretly the Control Devil.
Control
One
Devil.
of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Horseman of
Everything
Conquest.
She told Denji was a lie. The happy life
You
he
lie.
created, the family he made, all of it was designed to be torn down.
All with
Here goes
one
power.
goal, to force Denji to break.
It was a contract. What you made with Pochita wasn't a promise. I asked myself, how I could break that
his
contract?
contract with Pochita and become her servant.
Because the time has come for you to atone for your sins.
Order 66ing every devil she didn't like.
Order 66 from Star Wars. While Denji and Pochita have been separated for extended periods, this was because Denji did not want to rejoin. The two can reunite much more quickly if they want to.
When Denji did break, Pochita took over.
Now, Pochi might look
Oh,
cute
yeah,
and cuddly,
Denji-
but
I mean,
the
Pochita is
Chainsaw
very
Devil is
powerful.
one of the strongest and
Aiko Benny.
scariest dudes in the universe, capable of tearing through hordes of devil hybrids like nothing.
More than enough to give Denji
Oh,
his
devil.
opening to beat Makima by cutting her up into sashimi and eating her whole.
Oh,
A
yeah,
very
like we saw
similar,
in
solution to the
Gojo
Chainsaw
vs.
Devil's
Makima.
most powerful ability.
Anything Pochita eats
the devils that Chainsaw Man.
gets deleted from existence. Yeah,
Your
like it
nature is
never
from
happened in the
existence.
first place.
Yep.
World War
All of these existed and were feared every bit as much as the devils with their names. The Mount Hero eruption, nuclear weapons, World War II, SOA, Arnolone syndrome, AIDS, and also Nazis.
II gone. AIDS nada. Nuclear frickin' bomb in the first place. World War II gone. AIDS nada. Nuclear frickin' bombs. A light, tasty afternoon snack. Thank you very much. Forgive me, chainsaws.
I hate when these ads keep popping up. Sorry you asked, I'm still thinking about getting a new
I
computer.
knew not your power.
He also ate the Death Devil. Yes,
I know what
Denji
you are.
ate Death, which means no one on
So the
Earth
Death
could
Devil?
die.
Oh, that's gonna be... Dude, he ate the Grim Reaper so no one on Earth could die. Sheesh. So everyone's immortal now.
You think that's messed up? Let's talk about his next romance, Asa.
A sweet,
Oh, hey, I saw.
shy,
She has some nerve to trying to get a boyfriend so soon after what she did.
awkward girl, perhaps Denji's one true love, except for the fact that she shares a body with Makima's sister, Yoru, the War Devil.
Who herself
Oh,
is in
War
love
Devil.
with the great
I remember everything now. Of course, I don't love Denji. I'm in love with...
warmonger of them all, the United States of America.
Hey, are you serious?
And Yoru was
It was an extremely powerful bomb-like weapon that mainly used uranium or plutonium, was called atomic energy. The American military used this weapon for the first time as a fast track to ending World War II.
determined to use her love of the USA to drown the world in a ceaseless hurricane of blood.
Gee,
You really?
You ever considered maybe
Come on.
switching to guys or something?
Of blood.
Denji,
Yes,
buddy, you ever considered maybe switching to guys or something? Because
So
every
Denji's pansexual?
single woman you meet has tried to kill you.
It was in Denji's climactic
Ugh, so much that sucks for Denji. Okay, let's see for feats. Lifted the car and large chunks of Earth, dodged a spear traveling from the moon to the Earth, took a nuclear punch to the face, okay, regenerated from just his heart, aka Pochita, outwitted the aging devil, not the angel devil, aging devil. Oh, so people can age to death, huh? Survived the sword strike containing the mass of Oregon, the state of Oregon. Defeated Reze, Makima, Yoru, and Santa Claus. There's a devil for Santa Claus. I mean, yeah, there's some people that are free. Santa what? Santa Claus exists in this? Again, I haven't read the Chainsaw Man manga. I only watched some of the anime, whatever. So not fully aware of all of this.
Battle with the War Devil that his and Pochita's bond finally matured, giving Denji full control of the Chainsaw Devil's power. A kind of
I'll spell it out
Denji
for
man,
you,
I
you
guess.
lose,
Which he
baby.
used to kick the War Devil's ass. And
Ouch.
she was no joke, strong enough to shoot Pochi.
Okay. While most of Pochita's body was destroyed by the gun goddess's shot, he was incredibly low on blood and couldn't regenerate his arm. In the rematch with Yoru, Denji Man was tough enough to block several of Yoru's stronger bangs.
From across
Oh,
the
she still
globe
needed
with
blood.
a near light speed 2-ton bullet from the goddamn Statue of Liberty. Better yet,
As a
Yoru
devil.
was so powerful she turned Oregon into a sword. Yes, the state of Oregon. Crumple the
As a
entire
sword.
landmass into
Oh.
a blade, fly it over to Japan, and swing
Oh.
it at Denji. And he matched its
Whoa. All that mass into one sword? Huh. All the weapons made by Yoru, like the aquarium sword, contain the mass of the object or locale she has ownership of. So like Oregon? Given her weapons gain power the more attachment she has to an object, the Oregon sword should exceed the Statue of Liberty bullet. So like taking the mass of both the respective masses of both Oregon and the Statue of Liberty. Huh.
power.
She also threw the American
I'll turn the American flag to a spear. I cannot believe. Really, she's all American about this. I think, well, I guess, I mean, we're on Chainsaw Man and it would be America's 250th anniversary, but whatever.
flag at him. The one on the moon.
Oh,
You know, the moon in space.
Oh, okay.
In seconds. And he
Huh.
dodged it.
Went the whole world literally
There goes that
falling
flag.
apart. Pochita realized that becoming Chainsaw Man made
That
Denji's
crap is the
dream
best
for a
kind of
normal
brain.
life impossible.
Something Denji was
I
always
chose
too
two
stubborn
choices.
and selfish to realize until it was too late.
So Pochita
I don't want to lose you. You can't
did
do
what
that.
any good
Maybe you could keep dreaming. In a world without me, maybe you could keep
dog
dreaming.
would do.
Since meeting you, I've seen all the dreams I wanted to see.
Eat himself and
Oh.
erase the Chainsaw Devil from existence, creating a new world
So,
without
oh.
him and leaving Denji just Denji.
But maybe all this time,
And
Denji
chainsaws
was
still
enough.
exist, huh?
Being Chainsaw Man.
Denji.
But maybe all this time, Denji was enough. Being Chainsaw Man could not save his loved ones, but being Denji could.
Huh, just himself.
Life
Okay.
sucks and then, yeah, you'll die. But while you're stuck in between, chasing your dreams with your buds can help make life.
I'm broke. Let's go shake down our seniors. And ice cream on the way, and fried rice, ramen, pot stickers on the way home. At least Cobain's
worth
alive.
living.
Well, at least Denji's still alive
All
that
right, the
time.
battle's about to start.
Oh, okay,
But
sponsor
first,
time.
Pitch calls are back. Yep. Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And we
Oh, okay.
reopened Death Battle pitch calls on the Death Battle
I'm
store.
still hoping that
It's
Tari
a way
versus
for you to
Miko
meet
is a
with Ben
bitch.
and I, the
Hoping that
creators of
becomes
Death
an
Battle,
actual
and pitch us your
episode.
favorite matchup you always
Come on,
wanted to
guys.
see
Glitch
over video call.
Productions.
That's right. A lot
Gaming.
of the episodes we're working on right now are being made because of a pitch.
Huh.
But to give each pitch the time it needs, there is a limited number available.
So grab them quick before they're gone. Last time we sold out in just under an hour, which absolutely blew our minds.
Death Battle pitches are available right now on our website.
Well, I don't think to be available
deathbattle.gg.
during
It's
this
kind of
time,
like our
right,
own
Con,
private Patreon
because
with a
I'm
bunch of
recording
extra
this
stuff in
the
every
day
episode
after
of
this
Death Battle
episode
ever.
aired,
And if
actually
you're a website
aired.
member, you get first dibs.
So, yeah.
First, it'll be available to chroniclers, then archivists, and so on. Plus, members get
Dibs.
a pretty sweet discount on the store, so it's a big deal.
Let's get to the battle, but don't forget to grab your pitch at deathbattle.gg.
Oh, like this anime 3D art style. And another advertisement before we get to this. At least this one's. Oh, never mind. Just wait till I can skip it. There we go. Okay. Now it's time to decide who will win this one. I'm still going for Denji here. Like I said, Chainsaw Man hasn't won a death battle, so I think this is time for the Chainsaw Man to shine. And you know, And yeah, just all these crazy feats stuff here. That's probably gonna be greater than what Yuji has here. Basically, cratering a city would be nothing compared to taking up an entire state and just crumbling up into a massive sword here just to kill one guy. And also, like you said, just in case, like you said, Denji and Pochita can still coincide despite being a separate dimension. So even if Yuji tries to use domain expansion on Denji, he and Pochita could still take him down. So it'll be like Pochita in Yuji's soul body, whatever, basically ready to eat Sukuna, since he's powerful enough to eat every kind of devil, even himself. So yeah, Pochita would eat Sukuna, and that's why those are why Denji would be able to win this. So yeah, still going for Denji here, and so let's get into the battle.
All right, the
combatants are set, and we run the data through all possibilities. Oh, Fortnite.
It's
Time for a demon battle! Come on. In both demon spirits. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay, Bat Devil.
Oh man. Oh,
Oh,
no.
see that.
You're fine. You're fine. This wasn't my fault.
Oops.
I've
Not
never
me.
felt such weird cursed energy like his before.
Hey, you also ruined my
Say your
snack.
prayers.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, this track is a nice track. Really captures the energy of both franchise. I mean, anime. Oh, sure you can.
Chainsaw curse?
Oh no! I'm the hero to all! Kicker of asses! Magnet to chicks! Half man, half devil! Chainsaw man!
Oh, you were saying? Nope.
Finish this! Chainsaw instant death technique!
Curse. Kick him in the nuts. Oh.
Batter up, pink-haired puppy!
Oh yeah, he can regenerate just by drinking all of Yuji's blood. Oh, wait, okay, I want to see this. I want to see this. Unbreakable science. Go on, try it, Rodario. Establish in Oregon, November 1984. Yeah, Oregon, unbreakable. Established in Oregon, the state that became a sword. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Using chains to chainsaws. Nice. Oh.
Wait for it.
Oh, Bat Devil again.
I realized you had two cursed energy sources in one body.
Those aren't.
So I said-
Yeah, well, yeah, about that. Chainsaw Man, Chainsaw Devil Man. Oh, here goes I guess Denji's done. Well, it's human Denji. Oh, but no still. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Uh-oh. Oh, careful. Human Denji, better be careful.
Domain
An expansion. There we go. Alternate dimension, but hey, who to say you can't survive in that? Yeah?
You messed up, baby! Pochita and I are brothers! You'll never keep us apart!
Oh, really? Uh-oh. Oh, he's killing. Uh-oh.
Domain expansion.
Oh, wait, he can copy his techniques! Huh? Yeah, he
Finally
can.
got you to stop moving! See? We can be smart too, huh?
Oh, never mind. Uh-oh, Black Flash!
Try it.
Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. Really? Now I have to wait for this thing to drag on before we can, go to the climax of the battle. Oh, boy. Again, still considering a new computer. Uh-oh. Just... You dead meat, Sukuna! Yeah, those aren't gonna help. Yeah. I mean, Yuji... You... Uh-oh. Huh? Oh!
Human and a curse. Brothers. You
Alright.
don't see that every day.
Later, Yuji. Huh.
All right, Pochita. I wonder if that burger place is still open.
If Yuji Itadori was one
Oh,
thing,
kill that
he was
Gojo.
strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters.
Yeah! Yeah! Totally call it! Totally call Denji! Chainsaw Man finally gets a win! Yeah. Sorry for the lead reaction, but yeah! Call it! Another victory! Woo!
If Yuji Itadori was
Sorry,
one
Yuji.
thing, he was strong. Just not strong enough today.
Let's break this down into 4 chapters. Their speed, skill,
I think the diner's
abilities,
still
and
open.
power.
Okay.
First off, who
First-
was faster?
Yuji's
Speed.
greatest speed feat is the Black Flash. In order to
Yeah,
apply
almost
burst
1,000
energy within
times
1
faster than
microsecond of a
sound.
strike, Yuji would have to move and react at over 900
But
times.
then
the
there's
speed
a
of sound.
flag moving from...
Insanely fast.
Oh. Okay, Sukuna contends with Kashimo's EM waves and Jacob's ladder, but his relative speed is unclear. He could have avoided the EM waves before they were fired. Higher end calculations of the moon spear puts Denji faster than both. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get to. Where Denji was able to dodge the American flag being fired straight from the moon to Earth in seconds.
Remember that time Denji dodged that flag that
Yeah.
Yoru summoned from the moon?
The
You know, the one
moon!
that's over 200,000 miles away?
Considering Denji's position from start to impact, all while in the midst of a fast-paced battle, this must have happened in a matter of seconds.
Well, lowball
Yeah,
it and
second.
say 10. Though it'd
Okay, 10.
probably have to be faster to use against Denji in a fight.
This means the flag must have been moving over 12% the speed
Oh.
of light.
Over 100 times
Time-
faster than
Way
the Black
faster
Flash.
than Black
Now,
Flash.
Yuji has gotten significant.
Okay. Yuka's Mahoraga is confirmed to be stronger than the one Gojo battled. Despite this, the Buruk outsped and overpowered it with his light technique, so not even top tiers in Jujutsu Kaisen reliably scale, especially since it was a technique and not the Bura's natural speed.
Stronger since adolescence, but we know for a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds are something humanity.
Oops.
But
Sorry
we
about
know
that.
For a fact that in Jujutsu Kaisen, relativistic speeds
The Burakaraba rips across the battlefield at sublight speed,
are something humanity has explicitly
beyond the limits of mankind.
not yet achieved.
So it's pretty clear that
Denji takes speed.
However, Yuji has made a career out of going up against enemies far out of his league by relying on his skill.
And
Skills.
what a career it's been! He defeated the King of Curses all
Curses.
before he was even an adult, and he continued to train and master his jujutsu techniques
And
for
he
decades.
lives longer
Whereas Denji,
than
while
Denji.
certainly a clever, unorthodox fighter, would often get by due to his
And
sheer
is
stubbornness and
still a teen.
durability more than anything else.
That's
With
more
Yuji's greater
arrogant.
experience and martial arts combined, he was
So,
definitely the
Yuji
more
takes
skilled
skill.
fighter.
What wasn't as clear-cut was who had the better ability.
Abilities.
Specifically, how well they can cut each other and how well
Lesson
they
in
can heal
Dyson.
from being
As Yuji absorbs our brothers, he should gain a body capable of that, alongside some curse
cut.
technique.
So I guess it's their cut ability.
Both could
Oh,
survive
God
pretty insane
damn it,
wounds,
Boomstick.
but Denji's devil healing factor was superior.
The most Yuji has ever healed were some big slashes against his stomach.
And while other
organs.
similarly powerful sorcerers like Gojo could regenerate lost
Limbs, just limbs.
Denji could regenerate almost all of his
His
body,
body
from, a
from
single
just
core
his
pulse.
heart.
That being said,
The engraved technique upon recognition. Denji's poison resistance and regeneration counter Yuji's poisonous blood, as death painting Womb's poison has been cured through reverse curse technique. Denji would have little issue drinking Yuji's blood or powering through blood manipulation.
Yuji's soul targeting attacks have done lasting damage against those with superior healing like Mahito.
Not just that, but literally splitting two souls apart. That's how he beat Sukuna, and he could potentially do the same thing to break apart Denji and Pochita.
However, it's not so simple. Sukuna was already severely weakened at the time. And it took Yuji several
Okay.
hits to separate him and Megamind.
And on top of that, even if Denji and Pochita were split up, we know they keep a
Yes.
metaphysical connection when apart. In fact,
Yeah,
they
then
were
they can
split up when they were fighting
donate
Makima, and they had no
in the
problem
expansion.
rejoining. No reason they couldn't do it again
Yeah,
here.
Makima was
However,
powerful
Denji's
devil.
healing factor isn't unlimited. He'll need blood to heal eventually, and the range and speed of Yuji's slashes would force Denji to tank them to get up close.
Even if he could, Yuji's
Okay, Yuji could theoretically block Denji's chainsaws by coating his hand in slashes, but Denji's greater speed means Yuji couldn't react in time. Pochita often begins fights by speed blitzing, such as in his battle with Makima.
healing factor wouldn't last nearly as long against Denji's chainsaws.
Yeah, it can
But
be
then
overtaxed.
Yuji could back off, Denji chase him, and so on.
Like
So-
an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object.
So it's a draw
neither had
for
a clear edge
cut-ability.
in cut-ability.
So what it ultimately came down to was power.
Power,
Who
strength.
could do the most damage and wear the other guy down first?
Yuji slicing apart an entire city is one of the most impressive
And there's
feats
also
in
the
all of
crater.
Jujutsu Kaisen. By measuring the clouds of dust created in his attack's wake, we can estimate he launched over 5.5 million tons of debris into the air. That kind of
That's-
force is equivalent to over 3 megatons of
3
TNT,
megatons.
comparable to a hydrogen bomb.
But unfortunately
bomb
for
devil.
Yuji, while he could cut apart a city, Denji was Oregon level.
The state
Yeah.
of Oregon is the
Well, we know that the largest state is California. I mean, it's Alaska, but whatever. Yuji's dismantle could reach greater yields depending on the dust density used. However, even the highest options would be dozens of times weaker than Chainsaw Man's best feats. These feats also surpass Yorozu's construction technique and Kenjaku's durability.
9th largest in the Union by total area. Nearly
And land mass,
100,000
a large
square
land
miles.
mass.
By
See?
estimating its volume, Yoru compressed a mass
Even with the
weighing over
cities and
750 trillion
stuff within. Hmm.
tons. One swing from that sword would hit with an energy of over 30,000 megatons of TNT.
Which is like
Gigatons.
10,000 hydrogen bombs. And not only
Ah.
did Denji survive a swing, he straight up overpowered it. That's insane.
Yeah. The Bura ramming Mahoraga at near light speed seems similar to the gun goddess's shot. However, with greater mass at similar speeds, the bullet's kinetic energy surpasses the Bura's. Yuji implied that he could defeat the Bura, but was unaware of the latter's ever-growing strength against Mahoraga.
Insanely strong, but not inconsistent. Like
Ah.
the time Yoru fired that globe-spanning near light speed bullet from the Statue of Liberty.
Sure, Yuji's
Also
citywide
gigatons.
dismantle was done
Okay, despite never using them, Yuji should have access to Cleave and Divine Flame. However, they both have a narrow range of effect and rely on the user's curse energy output. Pochita regenerated from being bisected by the Oregon sword and withstood the heat of atmospheric re-entry, countering both abilities.
casually, but so was Yoru crumpling Oregon. Yuji's dismantles
Yeah.
would need to be 1,000,000% stronger to do significant damage to Denji.
Especially
Yeah.
with Denji's OP healing factor too.
Denji takes the final
In
edge
power,
in
just like
All
Velvet's
Denji needed
Mount,
was
huh?
one good hit
Yep.
to finish the fight. And with his far greater speed,
Of
it was
course.
only a matter of time.
What can I say, Yuji? Denji's just got that dog in him.
The winner is Denji, the Chainsaw
Yeah!
Man.
Let's go, Denji!
Next time
Okay,
on Death
who's next? Let's
Battle.
see who's next. Next time is... Oh, wait. Wait, no. Wait, are you... Sentry and... Wait, are you serious? Marvel vs. DC? What?
Subscribe. and
Sentry
join
versus
us, remember, to
Superboy
see more
Prime?
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Okay, so we're getting a Marvel vs. DC matchup. And yeah, they apparently confirmed that at some convention, and it was leaked via a Twitter post. Next battle will be Sentry versus Superboy Prime 1 million. Okay. Or thought we'd be examining god tier comic book characters. I mean, still going for stuff like Catwoman versus Black Cat and Taskmaster versus Deathstroke, but okay. Marvel vs. DC coming up next, but yeah, totally called Denji's victory, yeah. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this Death Battle reaction. Not really have any expectations for this next Marvel vs. DC one, but hope to see you guys in the next reaction. in a month's time. We're going to get a new computer. And, yeah, later.